Let's see how this sounds. I hope this all sounds good, everyone. I hope you can all hear me now. For the millionth time, I hope you can finally hear me. I hope my audio's good. Let's see how this sounds. I hope this all sounds good, everyone. Yes. You can all hear me now. For the millionth time, I hope you can finally. It sounds good. So right now we're in a commercial break. And yeah. I hope this all sounds good, everyone. Yes. You can all hear me now. For the millionth time, I hope you can. Yes. Finally. Sounds good. So right now we're in a commercial. Okay, finally. Sounds good. Sounds good finally, doesn't it? Yeah. Good. So what do you think about this? Corey Perry, what a pass and what a first period Corey Perry has had. Three, at least, watching this and trying to do the stream thing and the whole thing at once. Corey Perry, what a first period. At least 3 chances by Perry. We need some Perry chant in the chat there, because Corey Perry, still trying to do the stream thing and the whole thing at once. Well, Will Carrier doesn't look very good there. No call either on Joel Edmondson and Will Carrier, so he doesn't look very good what Will Carrier did. But, feels, but, still. So, here we go. Are we ready? We need some Corey Perry. It's great. Perfect. Love it. Great. So, Corey Perry, at least 3 chances. We need some Perry hype in the chat right now. Oh, they're checking for the stall opportunity if it crossed the line now. Let's see if it is. But Robin Leno made a fantastic stop. So let's see if he... Let's see. Oh. I don't know. Let me see from a different angle. It's gotta be the second chance. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Oh, that might be in. Oh boy. This might be a goal for Eric Stahl. This is a 50-50 chance here. Montreal could go up 1-0. That second chance on Eric Stahl by Eric Stahl. That could be interesting. Let's see this again. It could be 1-0. Eric Stahl. Let's see. But Robin Leno made a fantastic stop. But I don't know. It might have just crossed the goal line. That's a close one. No, they're not going to call it on that. So it's 0-0 right now. No, it did not cross the line. I guess they didn't determine it. It was a 50-50 thing. It was like on the line, so it's not going to be. So it's 0-0 right now. 7 shots by Montreal and 3 by the Golden Knights. And Golden Knights are getting pressured here, and that's what they can afford. Because if they do, they're going to lose. And they're going to go down 3-1 in the series, making it even tougher on them. So, you don't want that. But Jonathan Mosterso tries to do something there. But here we go. Nick Suzuki poking at some stuff at Alex Pietrangelo. And Pietrangelo making some good stuff there with Martinez and Pietrangelo together. As Pietrangelo's the only one that kind of figures out Price in the series so far, right? So here he goes, Alex Tuch. Alex Tuch walks in. And he dumps it around behind Price's net. But here he goes, Mark Stone. Mark Stone kind of battling there with Max Pacioretty, and now Shea Weber. Joey Lehkonen gets it out. But here comes Mark Stone, and now Philippe Deneau. A 2-on-1. Philippe Deneau. Oh, it's blocked by Alex Pietrangelo. What a beautiful block there by Pietrangelo. Good chance, for sure. But here we go. As now the Golden Knights swinging around the boards. But Montreal's putting the pressure here as Pietrangelo dunks it around and all the way down. But Pacioretty and now Tuch. And then Pacioretty's shot that goes around Price's net there. And here we go. And back the other way with no one there. And here we go is now Joey Lehkonen. Finds up now Josh Anderson. What a play. Oh, he was defended by Holden there. But Montreal trying to get these short passes here. Goes to the net. Rebound. Could not get a Canadian there to put in the rebound. As man, the Canadiens are flying at this point. They are looking really good here. Paul Byron, the one who assisted on the OT goal from Josh Anderson. And here we go. Jesperi Kakanemi tries to get it out, but now Kozar and Nick Wall. I like Nick Wall a lot. He's a good player. Quebec native too. Here we go. Oh, Ben Shaw hasn't been on the ice for a while. I don't know if that means he has an injury. I haven't seen anything, but let's see. But here we go. Shea Theodore does a home run pass, but could not figure that one out. Nick Wall trying to go around Shea Weber, and that's blocked. And here we go. Back the other way is Joel Armia. He goes passes to Eric Stahl. They're going out of here, but Sherratt back out there actually. And now Corey Perry and Armia at it with Corey Perry. Oh, he kept it in, Corey Perry. And now Stahl. And they're chopping at it there, trying to go. They need that first goal. Which one, Habs or Golden Knights? Well, I would say both, right? But the Canadiens definitely need that goal for sure. Here we go. Eric Stahl puts it across. Shea Weber, wait, fires! And that blocked in front. But the Golden Knights are going to try to get out with Will Carrier. And Carrier gets blocked with his pass there from Patrick Brown. And here we go is now Eric Stahl. Gets it out. Cole Caulfield out there too. And here goes Nick Suzuki. Caulfield and Nick Suzuki have some great chemistry together. They really had done a fantastic job. And with 3:58 left, the first period, we have intermission. Man, if someone was right there for the rebound, there's got to be at least 5 chances for the Montreal Canadiens. I know. Finally got the stream going. It was like 5. I had to delete some of the streams. They were like 50 seconds and some were 3 minutes. I don't know why. I restarted my computer and did everything again. But let's go Habs, yes. So, we're going to talk about not just the Canadiens and the Golden Knights in this intermission, but maybe even the Lightning, the Islanders, or the Rangers, or any team, Seattle Kraken, the expansion, also the 2021 draft, free agency, anything. Just put it out there. But definitely we have about 3 minutes left of this period, and it could be easily 1-2 Montreal at this point. But Robin Leno has kind of shut things down here so far, and yeah, it's been solid. Montreal just flying out there right now. They are flying. Between Josh Anderson, Paul Byron, Corey Perry. What a fantastic first period so far. He has had, yeah, that's the ones we have seen so far. Just small passes. Of course, the fourth line again, Yoel Armia, Eric Stahl, and Corey Perry making the small passes, getting things to the net, and creating chances. They do it once again in this first period, and they do a fantastic job doing that. No Floyd? Yes, no Floyd, but it's Robin Leno tonight. What's the reason behind that? Is it because that fluke goal that went in? Because the whole thing, tied up at 2? I don't know. I think just to give a rest to Floyd like they did in Game 1 for the Avs. I don't even know. Oh, Pillow Wisdom is here. Look at that. What do you think he's going to win? I know you want the Golden Knights to win here, but look at that. We got Pillow in here. Yay. Look at that. So, who do you think is going to win? Golden Knights or the Canadiens? We have a face-off here. Suzuki, I have 4-1 Golden Knights. But what Montreal's done so far in this period, I might regret that decision. But to fall in the wraparound. Great stop by. Oh, man. Well, who do you think's going to win this game? What do you think? It doesn't look like many chances for the Golden Knights. Carey Price has kind of been like, well, if I don't have to be busy, that's great too. That's what I want. Because he was pretty busy in Game 3. So who do you think's going to win this game? I have 4-1 Golden Knights, but I'm kind of regretting that. Knights, what's the score? What's your score? Luke Richardson is behind the bench again because Dominic Ducharme out of 14 games. And if the Canadiens move on and play in the finals, it could be 1 or 2 games into the finals that you might finally come back in like Game 3 or something, for example. So we'll see. Yeah, bold move for sure. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Knight's gonna have a strong second. I know that. Yeah, if they find themselves down, but Canadians definitely have a great first period, not like third period. I mean, the third game, but definitely this first fourth game they've been really solid. So, who you have winning tonight? Ranting Rangers. Who do you think? And everyone, who do you think is gonna win tonight? What's your score? Well, it's kind of dictated maybe to the Habs because of how well they done in Jonathan Marchessault, and he messes the net. What a chance for Jonathan Marchessault, and he just whips it wide. I don't know if Carey Price got a glove on that or he whipped it wide, but what a pass to Suzuki. I mean, Caulfield. Oh, and a great play by Suzuki to Caulfield. Now, Caulfield and Suzuki trying to get some chemistry together, which they've done such a good job together. And I just love that line. Toffoli, Suzuki, and Caulfield. Like, it's just like they're just gelling so good together. And now Max Pacioretty shot. Missed glove side there, I know for sure on that one. Nick Holden, right cloud out there as he finds Max Pacioretty with now Mark Stone. And Mark Stone goes back to the point as now broken up. And Mark Stone has 0 points in the series. Pacioretty has 1 point. And yeah, and they've been snake bitten so far because of Carey Price mainly. I honestly think the Knights win by 1, but I don't want the Habs to win tonight. But I do. Oh, well, but I do want the Habs. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yes, I would love the Habs to win. That would just put them on the brink. Imagine that, like literally, that would be crazy. But yeah. You think they win by 1? Yeah, it's gonna be a close game. Whatever the score is gonna be, it's gonna be a close one. Is it overtime? I don't know. I don't know if this feels like an overtime game. It's just I don't know. You know, if anything, Golden Knights need to step up the game. Canadians will go find the game. They don't care. They want to play in Vegas. They'll play in Vegas. Pacioretty goes in. He shoots. Misses wide. Pacioretty just been snake bitten in this series too. But he has 1 point assisted on that. What was it? Petrangelo? I think it was that second goal of Petrangelo last game. That was the only point Max Pacioretty has in the series. But Pacioretty goes wide. He hit the post in the series. He's going glove side a lot on Price here. Just noticing that. I haven't seen much of glove. I haven't seen much of Blocko. He's been going more glove side. Max Pacioretty, so we'll see how things go here. 10 shots by Montreal, 4 by the Golden Knights, 2:06 left here in this first period. Let's go. Here we go, the Canadiens winning with Paul Byron, and Josh Anderson has it. Josh Anderson sends it around with now Robin Leno going out there for it, but Nick Waugh. And now Nick Waugh with now Whitecloud, but Jesperi Kotkaniemi picks up the puck there. But Nick Holden handles the puck instead. And here we go, back to Joe Edmondson. And here Petrie and Edmondson. And Edmondson moves the puck up. And a nice pass to Anderson. He walks in. What a play! Anderson! Oh, he went just wide. What a pump fake by Josh Anderson. And that went wide. What a chance. Nick Wall dumps it down. And now Corey Perry out there with Jeff Petrie. But here we go. Is now the Golden Knights trying to get something started here. Back to the point. Here we go. Across. His shot that missed there. Eric Stahl has the puck. He waits for a sec. Finds his options, but he dumps it around the boards. And here we go is now Shea Theodore, where Robin Leno is, but now dumped down again to Carey Price. Joe Edmondson, nice pass to Josh Anderson, and Josh Anderson the replay here, just goes in, digs around Holden, goes and keeps going, and just went over the net by just a little, but what a chance by the Montreal Canadiens there, and Josh Anderson, you know, someone who hasn't scored much in this game, in this playoffs, gets 2 goals last night. I mean, not last night, last game, and a great chance in that one. So he's definitely building more confidence at this point because he was frustrated not scoring, but he had the energy, he had the speed, he had everything but the result. And now you have Shea Theodore who tries to get it out. And now Eric Gustafson with now Suzuki tries to do something, but here we go is Shea Theodore tries to recollect themselves here. Ben Sherratt. And now Gustafson's out there. And Sherratt tries to get it out. And it's into the Canadiens bench. Canadiens have not made much of a mistake defensively yet, whatsoever in this period. So 28.5 seconds left of this first period, and then we're talking about any NHL news here. If you can take away the Vegas defense, the point shots, shut them down, you will be successful against the Vegas Golden Knights. And that's what Canadiens suffered in Game 1 because they let a lot of point shots from the Golden Knights. And as soon as Game 2 came around, they figured out, oh, let's take away the point shots. Oh, we win. Let's take away the point shots in Game 3. Oh, we win. And this, let's take away the point shots. And who's been controlling? The Montreal Canadiens. So, literally, that's how things have gone so far. But definitely very interesting as William Karlsson chases the puck back where Robin Leno is, and that's icing. Good period so far for the Habs. Got to carry that over. Oh, yeah, they have to carry that over. And they have tremendous confidence. I remember Luke Richardson in his press conference post-game, he said they have to be better after Game 3. Even though the Canadiens got that win, were they up to the par of what they usually do? Absolutely not. They got a gift. They got a gift there. OT, they were fantastic in OT. The whole game, they were not very good. Golden Knights controlled. So they know in Game 4, they have to play better. And Luke Richardson noticed that, not like, well, we got the win, who cares? No, we need to win. We need to keep pushing here. Absolutely. And the first period is over. And Robin Leno makes 10 saves. Carey Price, not very busy in that first period. Not many carry chance we had to do in that one because there wasn't really anything. Robin Leno was fantastic. Not like he was in Game 1 against the Avalanche, letting 7 goals, which wasn't his fault because the Avalanche were just crazy in that Game 1. But, let's talk about the NHL news around anything. What do you think about things here? About the NHL so far? Any news you think you want to talk about? We can talk about the Rangers. We can talk about anything, any team. We can talk about the expansion draft. We can talk about the draft. We can talk about anything. Just put the questions in, and we're gonna keep feeding them. The first one there, first one served, for the questions we have tonight. So, of course, the Lightning and the Islanders have basically tied up the series here. And the Islanders, first round 2-1. In the first round, Penguins take a 2-1 series lead. Islanders tie it up at 2. They win the series in 6. Same thing with the Bruins. Bruins up 2-1 in the series. Islanders tie it up at 2 in the series. They win it in 6. Is that the same pattern for this one against the Lightning? We'll see if it is. I don't know if it is or not. We'll find out. But it's a very interesting pattern, isn't it? But what do you think about this game so far? What do you think about the NHL playoffs? And yeah, this has been a really interesting one. Put in your comments. Let's go. We need some comments here. Let's get some good stuff in here about the NHL. This is number Game 4 of the semifinals. Habs and Islanders in the finals. I was thinking about that one a lot. Like, can it be that? Two shutdown teams. Do the Islanders have fantastic goaltending? Yes. Do the Canadiens have fantastic goaltending? Yes. How the defense? Both equally incredible defense. Who has better offense? It's about even. But you look at Caulfield, you look at Suzuki, but then you look at, the Islanders and how they shut you down, but so does the Canadiens. So that would be such an interesting series of the Habs and the Islanders, and that would just be awesome. I actually have the Islanders winning the Stanley Cup this year. Before the season started, I said it's going to be the Islanders. I know they lost Devon Toews. I know they lost Boychuk to that injury. I know they lost those things. But it's Barry Trotz. He can do anything. I don't care what team it is. He didn't have Tavares on that team the first year. He did not. Okay? And how did he do? He brought the team to the playoffs. Okay? So, yeah. Literally beat that in the second round. Absolutely. So, both so annoying to play against. Absolutely, both teams. And it just absolutely is. And they're both hot right now and well coached. And we'll see how things go. I'll be right back 1 second. Well, I'll be back. Make sure you like and subscribe. Be much appreciated. And don't forget to put on the question. More questions, more comments. Better we go, and the faster we get to the second period. All right, let's keep going. More questions. Let's go. All right, what do we have for questions? About the NHL, anything. Seattle Kraken, them coming into the league next year. They'll be the 32nd team in the NHL, and what kind of, way are they gonna go? Are they gonna go more of, build themselves to this contender if that's, you know, or do they leave a lot of cap space so they can really have teams pay? Oh, the new head. Yes, we need to talk about the Rangers head coach. Thank you for reminding me because I didn't talk about it on my channel, and I should have because that was kind of stupid of me. I was going to, but I just ran out of time. But great, very good. Thank you, for reminding me about that. Absolutely, thank you, Ranting Rangers. You definitely thank you for that. But definitely, the Rangers, yes. So let's look at the roster. Okay, what do you have for players? Let's say 22 and younger. Okay. You have Vitali Kratsov on the team from last year. I'm talking about Kratsov, Capo Caco, Lafreniere, Hedel. You also have Miller, and yeah, and that's what you have. You have some really good, solid players, right? Niels Lundqvist, player who play next year. Zach Jones. You have some Matthew Robertson is one in the minors. Brendan Snyder. Um, let's see who else. Hello for forwards. Will Coyle will be an interesting one. Um, yeah, those guys. He's really good with the veterans and he's really good with the young players. So those young players I just named off, he will really make them do better. I really feel like Capo is gonna have a fantastic season next year. Um, yeah, Quinn didn't know how to play with the veterans because he was in college as a coach and he was used to ones 18, 19, 20s. And, you have to get used to it. It's his first NHL job. And I'm sure he'll get another NHL job somewhere. Just getting used to it. He just never really fit into that spot. So we'll see what happens. Also, I think it's going to be Dan Girardi also as the assistant coach, which I think would be a fantastic idea. You bring Dan Girardi, a former Ranger, a little bit of Ranger with the Lightning, but mostly a Ranger his whole career, and I think that's great. Just like Montreal, they brought in Alexander Burrows, long time Canuck in that one season, or like a third of the season with the Ottawa Senators. You bring those former NHL players in as assistant coaches. I think that's absolutely fantastic because they know how to be on the ice. They've been on the ice. They've been an NHL player. They know how the NHL players feel. So definitely, if it's I don't know. Is it confirmed Dan Girardi is the assistant coach? I don't know if he's gonna be defenseman coach. I think, um, and he's also drafted, yeah, by the Rangers. So, yeah, that's awesome. That happened for sure. I would love him as a coach for them. Also, back to Joel Gallant. He's just great. He always gets teams moving. He has them buy into the things. Veterans and young players, like you said. So whatever they bring in the off season, whatever they draft, 16 overall, or I should say more like 15, because the Coyotes, you know, suspended pick there, and whatever thing they bring in free agency, whatever trades they make, Tris Drury would do a very good job. Whatever he needs to bring in, he'll bring in. I'm sure the top nine's gonna look a lot better. The fourth line should look better. Hopefully that'll be better. I think it will be. I think defensively they'll do things they need to. Bring in guys that you think will help the team. Maybe some short contracts, maybe some good stuff. To really because, you know, Look at what the Golden Knights had, and in the first year, they had a bunch of good players. I need Gerard Gallant made them fantastic. Look at William Carlson. What was he at, like 9 goals? And he went to like 42 goals the next season with Gerard Gallant. So not saying it might be like that extreme, but definitely Gerard Gallant can change a team. And yeah, we'll see how things go. But Gerard Gallant will be a fantastic pick for sure, and he should do a really good job. He really should. And do they make the playoffs next year? I'm gonna say yes. I think they do. Gerard Gallant will get this team to the playoffs. I think the last time the Knights made the playoffs, especially with the regular season coming up. Yes, absolutely. And it's funny because the Golden Knights have never lost. I mean, not never lost. Never missed the playoffs. So it's like you have to be on this this like if I miss the playoffs, what's gonna happen? The Golden Knights are not that team yet. They don't want to be that team that misses the playoffs. They're like, we always make the playoffs. That's what they want to be known as, like playoffs or we stink. And that's what they feel at this point because they never missed the playoffs. You know what I mean? So Gallant should make a positive difference. I think I keep hearing players, coach. Yeah, he should do a really good job. He really should. He'll benefit a lot of players and improve on their play and all that stuff for sure. So, how much longer in this period? Let's see. 10 years, hopefully Knights are bums. I don't know. I feel like in like 4 years they're gonna become that team that just bombs out. I just feel like you have Mark Stonia, Pacioretty. What Pacioretty gonna be? 35, 36. Will Carlson past 30. Petrangelo, same thing. Floyd's gonna be retired. Leno, who knows how he will be. Luke Tuck, he probably will be 28, 29, 30. Um, and they really don't have much young players. They got rid of Nick Suzuki. They got rid of Al Brandstrom. They have Cody Glass, but is Cody Glass going to really be as good as Nick Suzuki or someone like that? I don't know. He's just taking longer. I think he'll still be really solid for sure. So we'll see how things go for that. But I definitely think that Golden Knights will be the first year they'll miss the playoffs. I think will be in 4 years from now. 3 to 4 years from now, I feel like they're gonna miss the playoffs. Do you think Seattle will replicate what the Knights did in the first year? Man, that's a tough thing to do. That is tough. Um, wow, that is a tough question. Um, I don't think so. I think they're gonna go a different route. They're gonna be very good defensively. It's also nice to know that you're probably gonna get Matt Beniers, unless the Buffalo Sabres pick up Matt Beniers instead, which that's interesting if they do. But Matt Beniers would be that first, in the future, that franchise guy for them down the middle. I know you already get that guy. You drafted him. He's your homegrown guy here. Knowing that you drafted him. You're not just trading for this guy. You get this guy. And yeah, I think Seattle, will it be, as good as Vegas? I don't think so. But anything can surprise us. Absolutely, I think they're going for a lot more RFAs. Um, I'm not going to take on the big contracts like Oshie and Tyler Johnson. They're not going to do those. If they have to, they're going to make teams pay a hefty, hefty price. And the Capitals really can't get rid of Oshie because, actually, they can. If they want to give up the 2022 first round pick instead of 2021, because that 2021 pick went to the Red Wings to pick up Mantha. So, what I mean? With the Rangers, excuse me, the Lightning can't do it either because they gave it up for David Savard, that first round pick. So, some interesting things for sure. But I think a lot of RFAs and a really solid defensive team and goaltending will be very solid. And also, I had a really interesting thing. What if Cam Talbot was actually exposed and he probably will be exposed because you don't want to get rid of Capo Kakinen as your future goalie. So what if it's Capo Kakinen and Jay Gallen as your goalie duo? That would be interesting. Um, it would be almost like that Islanders goalie duo, how they had, Varlamov and Sorokin in past years, Leno and Grice and Varlamov, kind of like that goalie duo. That would be really interesting. They do something like that. Zibanejad on his last year of his contract next season. Oh yeah, that's right. So, yeah, that's an interesting one. Let's actually look at that. How old will he be? Mika Zibanejad. Um, would you want to hold on to him? Now, what if I have a question for you. What do you think if the Rangers, let's say they go pick up Eichel? Whatever the return is, who cares? I'm not talking about that right now, but just saying, um, what if Eichel goes to the Rangers? They trade for him, they do everything, they get that first round, all that stuff out of the way, you know what I mean? And then get Eichel. Do you think they keep Zibanejad at the same time? Knowing that Eichel's 10 million, and you look at Zibanejad right now is 5.35 million, which is bargain at this point. Do you think they'll keep both of them? Do you think they'll keep Zibanejad and Eichel? Or do you think if they get Eichel, they'll trade Zibanejad and they'll move on from him? Because Zibanejad right now is 28. He's in his prime of his career at this point. Right now is his prime of his career. Do you think, let's say this, because you said yes. Let's say 1 or 2, okay? 1 mean that the Rangers will trade Zibanejad because of getting Jack Eichel, and 2 is you keep both of them. You keep both of them. 2 is you keep both Eichel and Zibanejad. Because remember, you're not going to be paying Zibanejad $5.35 million. It's not going to happen. That would be in your dreams. Absolutely. You're going to keep Zibi. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he is 28 years old. So, and how many points do you have? 50 points and 56. A lot better in the last half of the season. 75 points, 74. He always gets better as the years go on. But, what would you pay him? What would you pay Mika Zibanejad? No, Eichel, just Zibanejad. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, like the whole neck thing he has and how that whole thing will go? Or do you think just the cap room and all that, like 10 million and how many years you gotta hold on to that, but he's a franchise player, but you wanna hold on to Zibanejad instead, you know what I mean? But 6 million? 6 or I'm gonna say 6 I'm leaning towards 7 million. Oh man. I want to say 7.5 million for 6 years. I think that's the most I would pay for Mika Zibanejad. 7.5 million for 6 years. So if he's 6 years, let's see, 20. How old is he right now? April. So, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 years old, he'll be at the end of that contract. So, yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it be? And you gotta remember, Senators lost a very good player there. But of course, they went through the rebuild soon after, so now they have Stutzlan and Batherson and Kachuk, so they really don't care at this point. But, yeah, so I think Zibanejad would stay. I think he will. I think he sees what this team's going. You have Panarin, you have Buznevich, you have those guys. Oh, by the way, how much do you think Pavel Buznevich gets this coming season? How much do you think he gets? Because Pavel Buznevich, I believe he is a UFA. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, he's a UFA. He's 26 years old, so he's going to become a UFA soon. Actually, he can't because he's off a, but signing for 1 year, he'll become a UFA. So, what do you think? How much do you give him? How much do you give Pavel Buchnevich? Right now, what he made right now, he made 3.25. He had a 2-year contract, and he had 48 points in 54 games. I think you give him $6 million for 6 years. I think that's the most you give him, is $6 million for 6 years. The most. Like, low will be nicer, but the most, $6 million for 6 years would be the ideal, for sure, ideal. So, any more questions? Keep putting them in. Even during the game, just keep putting questions. NHL news, anything. Just keep putting in there. Rangers news. We had a good time so far. Keep putting them in there. We're doing a great job. Let's keep putting more questions in here. And let's get back to the game. The Montreal Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights. I was going to say 5-year deal. How much money do you think? 5 years for how much? And here we go, 544. Actually kind of missed a little here because I was kind of talking here. But here it goes, the Golden Knights holding some pressure here. Interesting enough, like you said, ranting Rangers about the pressure in the second period for the Golden Knights. But we'll see how that goes. It's only a minute in. Or 30 seconds, I should say. But here we go, is now Canadians try to get it out. It is now Tyler Toffoli. He backhands it down to now Caulfield. But it goes back, and the Canadians poking at it at the blue line now. But here you go, Petrie regroups, and he waits, and now he finds Caulfield, and he dumps it down to Shea Theodore. Shea Theodore, what a defenseman Shea Theodore is. But here we go, and now that's icing by the Golden Knights. Remember, 11 shots by the Canadiens and 5 by the Golden Knights. Wow, Carey Price made a good save there. That puck was, getting tipped there on a great stop. It was going like pad to like blocker, so that kind of changed direction now. Alright, we'll see if Canadians can continue their dominance, the many passes, things like that, to continue the dominance. And the shutdown play by Ben Sherratt, Shea Weber, and the rest of the top four, and just all the defense. Here we go. Philippe Deneau shot on Leno, and an easy save. Oh, solid save there by Leno. Easy save. Alright, here we go as the Golden Knights try to get it out, but Montreal holds it in. Jesperi Kotkaniemi shot! That miss just wide. Oh, good chance there. Josh Anderson, the big body, and the big skater, the big boys out there. With now the Canadians try to hold some pressure here. As now Edmondson forces it there, but could not solidly hold it there. As Wall is trying to go after it, but the Canadians go back to Carey Price and reset. And the Golden Knights are losing a lot of rhythm here because the Canadians are killing it. But we'll see how that goes. Joe Edmondson and Josh Anderson try to hold it together there, but just couldn't. Jesperi Kotkaniemi watching Pietrangelo as he dumps it down at the high stick by Corey Perry at the middle of the ice. Alright, keep putting the questions. Let's keep going. Let's get more questions in here for an awesome chat. We already started with some great stuff here. Whoops. So here we go. Let's keep going. Here's my mock draft there. How you like that? Definitely another mock draft coming out soon. 12 shots by the Canadiens and 5 by the Golden Knights, and Leno's been solid so far. Here we go as Ben Sherratt, and Corey Perry tries to get it out. And out to center heel, as now Corey Perry. Oh, and the Golden Knights try to hold it there, but Canadians dump it down. And no tripping. What? Come on. On Corey Perry, whatever. But the Canadians hold it there. And down it goes to Carey Price, but Jeff Petrie pokes it down, and the Canadiens try to control. As now the Golden Knights poke it off, and Patrick Brown sends it around to Carey Price. Go Habs, yes, go Habs, let's keep going here. Jeff Petrie's got the puck, and Ben Sherratt, nice home run pass down, and that goes to Robin Leno, and he plays the puck to the Golden Knights of now Brayden McNabb, and the Canadiens and Toffoli hold it back there, and backing off the Golden Knights at this point. Here we go as the Canadiens have now Joel Edmondson back in the defensive zone. Tries to get something started here to Toffoli, but they couldn't hold on to the puck as the Golden Knights go back the other way. Riley Smith, he walks in and that shot goes high. Nice defensive play by the Canadiens to block Riley Smith's shot. And he's been shut down too by the Canadiens for goal scoring. You gotta think the Golden Knights are getting a little frustrated here, like, oh boy, can I get something started here, you know? Here we go, Mark Stone controls it to Pietrangelo, the only guy who can score against the Carey Price, and he tries to score, you know what I mean? Oh, and here we go, Brendan Gallagher walks in, here we go, Brendan Gallagher, wait, turn on the brakes, shot, rebound, Stop by, Leno. What a hustle! We need some Galley chant for Brendan Gallagher. We need some Galley chant. The hustle by Brendan Gallagher. Yes, Gallagher. We need a little hype for him because the puck. They couldn't hold it. The Golden Knights tried to hold the puck. Martinez couldn't hold it, and you know what? Gallagher was behind Martinez and he just raced up, beat Martinez, got the puck to the net, and Jeannot tries to jam it in. So we need some Gallagher hype in the chat there. And Martinez is a Kings 2 Cup winner there. Yes, Galley, yay, Gallagher, yes. He never stops until the whistle. He never stops. You really get those guys. But here he goes, Jeff Petrie. And that's why he's locked in for $6 million for, I think, 6 years. So we definitely have him for long term. I was scared a little because he was a little odds with Bushman there, but then he signed the contract. He was like, yes. He was like, I didn't understand something, I guess, and they figured it out. Him and Jeff Petrie. So happy to have him back for the future. Josh Anderson has it, and here we go. The big boy, Josh Anderson, dumps it down as Anderson was pushed by Nick Holden to slow him down a little. Oh, man. Alex Pietrangelo was punished hard by 2 Canadiens. I can tell you one of them was Josh Anderson. I couldn't tell who the other one was. But Nick Wall, doing a very good job. He's actually one of my players I really enjoyed in the series so far. And he shoves Wall. Oh man, the Canadiens shoving the Golden Knights around. The Canadiens are just shoving them around like, haha, you little toy seal. But Pietrangelo was hit so hard there. My goodness. Here he goes, the Canadiens try to hold things, and now here we go is now Pietrangelo walks in, and he's the only one who can score, like I keep saying. The only Golden Knight who can score. Here we go is now back across to Eric Stahl. But here we go. Nosek walks in, and that shot goes high. And you just see Josh Anderson. He walks in, he dumps it down, and then you can see Josh Anderson. Oh, that was on White Cloud. Anderson Byron run right into White Cloud. What a hit there. I thought it was Pietrangelo, but it was White Cloud. And now the Golden Knights win the draw here now. Today, Theodore gets a wrist shot to the net. K presses the save. Oh, Luke Richardson and Burrows, they're talking some great strategies we have. They've done a fantastic job in replace of down like Duchan. Oh, Cole Caulfield tries to hold it there. Oh, he didn't see the puck behind him. It was just sitting there. As now the Golden Knights try to get something started here, as they're desperate to get some puck possession, and they've just been killed of the momentum by the Canadiens. But Riley Smith has it to Shea Theodore, and he gives it to Brandon McNabb. He's been a solid player for the Golden Knights this playoffs for sure. And now Tyler Toffoli's got it. Shea Weber gives it to Nick Suzuki, and now Cole Caulfield. And here we go, Martinez, and now William Carlson sends it down. Shea Weber with now Ben Sherratt. Sherratt tries to get out, and with now Suzuki. And now the Golden Knights ready to get things set up, and now Alex Tuck, and we should have a penalty. No, we don't have a penalty on Ben Sherratt. Good, yay. I'm glad. And here we go, Ben Sherratt tries to take it out, but I'm trying to pass Martinez. I saw that, what the Golden Knights try to do, because Martinez was wide open. But that's a commercial break now. 13:24 left of this second period. Montreal leads the series 2-1, and I forgot to change this here. Whoops. Second period. Alright, more questions in the chat. It's 0-0 now. What other questions do we have? It's a commercial break. Let's keep going. Robin Leno has been solid in this game. He's been the more busier of the goalies than Carey Price tonight, but it's been a very good game. Which player have you been impressed of tonight? I will give you one player from each team that I've been impressed of so far. For the Golden Knights, I have to say, is Nicholas Waugh. Nicholas Waugh has been just battling. He's done a great job, and he's taking a lot has been taking a lot of responsibility. He's from Quebec, but Montreal. He's from Quebec, Montreal there. So definitely he is, um, playing his hometown. And Wall's done a great job, despite not being a number one center. He's more of a third line guy, mostly. Sometimes second, but you're hopefully more like third, you know what I mean? But I think Waugh, and for the Canadiens, mine is, so far, it's hard to pick one player, but I'm going with Corey Perry. That first period was unreal by Corey Perry. Maybe 1-0. Might come down to a 2-1 game. Yeah, that's how it feels so far. I think Montreal, Corey Perry's been the best player so far, and mine is for the Golden Knights, Nicholas Waugh. But that fourth line generating again opportunities. Yoel Amir, Eric Stahl, and Corey Perry. And speaking about Waugh, he's back out here for the face-offs again. And here we go. More questions in the chat. We got 3 people in the chat. Let's go. Perry was flying that first. Absolutely. I always like Corey Perry. And look what he did with the Dallas Stars. Just important stuff. Absolutely. Same pick for me. Absolutely. Thanks. What do you think for the Golden Knights? Who's your favorite player from the Golden Knights so far? The shot by Byron and just wide. Good chance by the Canadiens. There is now Petrie shot from the point and stopped by Leno again. And now Josh Anderson holds it. I'm hoping for a penalty here on the Golden Knights soon because I kind of want to see a power play by the Montreal Canadiens. And by the way, Golden Knights in the series are 0 for 10 on the power play, meaning the Canadiens are the best penalty killing team in the playoffs. So, see how that goes. Stone had a good chance. Yeah, he did have a good chance. He just hasn't been as good in this series. I was hoping a little bit more. Like picking off pucks. Of course, I'm happy about that. But I was thought more from him, more picking off pucks. But here we go. Pacioretty shot goes across the Stone, and Stone's stick wasn't on the right side as he wasn't able to get it started. Mark Stone's got the puck. He passes to Pacioretty, back to Stone. And Stone's got it. And if you can just shut down the shots from the point, you'll be just fine. Because the Golden Knights are that team that gets shots from the point. Here we go, Brendan Gallagher gets it down. This is the best shift by the Golden Knights in that one, but we'll see how that goes for them. And we have an offside call. Man, Josh Anderson going after players. He was shutting down Alex Pietrangelo. A big hit there he had on him, and then he went and cross-checked him too. And then Pacioretty tries to go across the stone, but Weber just makes a nice solid play there and blocks the puck. Nice play by Weber to shut it down. Corey Perry, oh man, out there is Corey Perry. Let's keep going the Corey Perry chance for sure. Here it goes now. Golden Knights try to take it out. William Carrier has now Bradick McNabb. And he sends it down the course. So has now Brown. And that's how to play. Canadiens are just shutting down the Golden Knights at this point and really just giving them frustration at this point. We have a face-off field. And Chandler Stevenson is still out with an injury, so they'll definitely missing him. And they're all playing out of position. Tuck down the middle. He's supposed to be on the wing on the third line. Things are just disorganized, with that stuff. Here he goes. The Canadiens try to poke it away. But John Mills got the puck. And to Edmondson. But here he goes. Philippe Deneau gets it out. And here we go. Nick Suzuki sends it down to Tyler Toffoli. And Toffoli wants to get something here with now Caulfield. As the Golden Knights get it out with Riley Smith. And now to William Karlsson. Karlsson has the puck, goes across. Canadiens pick it off again. Caulfield waits, little small man there. Caulfield. And now Braden McNabb tries to get it out. As the Canadiens shutting down the Golden Knights so far. And Marchessault walks in. His shot goes wide. Blocker's side. Good chance there by Marchessault. Nick Waugh. Picked away by Ben Sherratt. Nice play. Alex Pietrangelo shot from the point. Stop there. Now Jesperi Kotkaniemi takes out Cole Caulfield. Caulfield shot went wide. Blocker's side. Good chance there. But here goes Nick Waugh. That's what I'm talking about. Nick Waugh's everywhere. Nick Waugh with now Ben Sherratt holds the point and just sends it down to Josh Anderson for a home run pass. Oh, that was a good chance for a break there, but could not hold the puck. Here we go. The Golden Knights back the other way. Shot by Janmark. The rebound could not hold it. As now Josh Anderson gets it out to the defense of the Golden Knights. And then he dump it down to Carey Price. And here we goes. The Golden Knights try to get something set up from the point. Martinez shot with now Holden. That was a fake pass, actually. Back to Martinez shot. That missed wide. As now William Carrier sends it around the nosec. And Ben Sherratt's after it. He pokes it loose. And he does little mini passes to get it out of the zone. And Jesperi Kotkaniemi sends it down. As the Golden Knights try to get something started, here with Max Pacioretty and Thomas Nosek. Brendan Gallagher back the other way. Brendan Gallagher walks in, stops, gets it back, and he holds it and goes back the other way to the net. And a stop by Leno. And Leno's got it. Alright, let's put more questions here. Keep putting the questions. Done a fantastic job with our chat tonight. Let's keep continuing some questions. 9:04 left of the second period. Let's go. Let's go Habs. Go Habs. Go, and still 0-0. So what a game so far. With this in a commercial break at this point, let's keep putting the questions in the comments below here. Just waiting for this commercial break. But the Golden Knights had a couple good chances, but they just were picked off by the Canadiens. They couldn't have a second chance on the rebound. They've been shutting down things at the point, and when you shut down things at the point, like I said, they're looking for answers. They just can't find anything. They're just kind of like, why can't we get anything started? Let's keep putting questions in the comments below. Let's keep going. More questions, more things. Let's go. Let's go. Keep doing a great job here. 4 likes. Nice job. We have 418 subs. Let's try to keep going. Trying to get 500 subs. Okay, let's keep going. So, just waiting here for this commercial. It's taking forever. Just looking at this commercials here we got here too. So, here we go. We're back. Here we go. Canadiens and Golden Knights. 0-0. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Let's keep going here. Here we go. Robin Lehner's been solid. He's been the busier goalie out of the two. Carey Price really hasn't seen much because the Canadiens have really just shut things down. And if there was pressure on the Canadiens, on the Canadiens and Carey Price would make the saves. So, Golden Knights are looking for answers. Philippe Deneau takes the face off and he loses it. But the Golden Knights have it. And Shea Theodore, what a fantastic defenseman he is. As he moves on to Mark Stone, he walks in, his shot, and a block. Let's go, Habs. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going here. Shea Weber tries to get it out, and he does to Shea Theodore, a different Shea. As now Pacioretty dumps it down to Ben Sherratt. And now Philippe Deneau. Philippe Deneau moves it, and he's Barry Kotkaniemi. Here we go. And down it goes for icing. Canadiens are trying to hold this one. Whoever scores is gonna be a big deal here for sure. It feels like a big deal. Like that's gonna be like really interesting. And the Canadiens win it. Shea Weber and Ben Sherratt's been out there a lot. Last game, Ben Sherratt played 30 minutes, and they stopped there by Price. Marchessault has a couple of chances tonight, but mainly just missing the net so far. Here we go as the Golden Knights win the face-off as they try to get something started with now. Pietrangelo tries to go across, but now Corey Perry's got it. And he just takes it back and he tries to get something moving here with Eric Stahl, who dumps it down to Will Carrier and Patrick Brown. As now here we go. Corey Perry's got it. Corey Perry goes around. His shot again and he just missed there. Corey Perry in a good chance as the Golden Knights hold it there as they dump it down. Corey Perry almost had it there again. Corey Perry digging at the corner again. And here we go. Patrick Brown's got the puck. And he tries to get it out to Pietrangelo, and they just can't get it out. And they finally do. As the Canadiens get it back, and they're going to restart everything up again. Joe Edmondson and Jeff Petrie to Petrie. And Petrie gets it up. And a home run pass to Alex Pietrangelo. And they get it up, and now the Golden Knights trying to get something started here. Oh, here we go. Oh, and a good chance. And that puck was rolling to Leno, and the Canadiens almost had a break there again. Oh, what a chance. Here we go. Montreal moves the break out again. John Merrill sends it down. Cole Caulfield with now McNabb goes around. The shot. Rebound, and Cole Caulfield picks up the giveaway by Brandon McNabb, as now Caulfield passes back to the defense of Ben Sherratt, and he's going to kind of get things started. Paul Byron, and Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Carey Price, and John Merrill. Jesperi Kotkaniemi passes to Josh Anderson and trying to do a break there. Good chance. And then we have a scrum. 17 shots by the Canadiens to 9 by the Golden Knights. Yes, Carey Price, but he hasn't done much in this game so far, because he hasn't had to, and he's probably happy, like, yeah, I don't care. Game 3, I made 43 stops over 45, so, yeah, I don't care. 6:36 left. Josh Anderson's having a fantastic game for it. If you want me to give it a second player who's been really good in this game, it's got to be Josh Anderson. Absolutely. Alright, let's keep going. In the chat here, let's keep going. The Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights. 18 shots by the Canadiens and 9 by the Golden Knights. As the Canadiens win it, Joe Edmondson shot. Kind of hit Cole Caulfield there. But here we go, sends it around. As now Shea Theodore tries to get it out. As he doesn't, but Nick Holden tries to give it back to Theodore down the middle. To Carlson and now Smith. And now Carlson's got it. Trying to stop there. Smith backhand and it was poked away. And now here comes Cole Caulfield. He's been fast. He creates space. Cole Caulfield Toffoli passes to Caulfield. Toffoli's got the puck. He's getting back to the point here, but couldn't hold it as the Golden Knights were defending really well here. Nick Suzuki turns back the other way. Back to the defense. Petrie, shot from the point, and that shot goes wide. Good chance there. Just under 6 minutes, 5:50 left of the second period. We go to commercial break again. So what do you think about this game in this second period? Who has the edge? Canadiens or Golden Knights in this period? I think I still give it to the Canadiens in this period. Canadiens shut down the Golden Knights still. But the Golden Knights have been shutting down the Canadiens from getting good chances. But the Canadiens actually been getting better chances than the Golden Knights in the second period too. So we'll see what happens. Whoever scores is going to be a big deal at this point. I really feel like it will be. Who's been better in this period? Let me know in the chat, everyone. Everyone in the chat, just let me know who's been better in this period. Habs or Knights? Put in this chat here. Habs or Knights? I'm going to give the edge to the Habs. The first two periods so far, the Habs have been better, but the Golden Knights have had a couple of better shifts in this period. Also saw good chances, but missed the net a lot of the times. And Pacioretty's been shut down. Smith has been okay. Stone's been shut down. Pacioretty's been shut down. So has William Karlsson. And they've been shutting down a lot of Alex Pietrangelo, so he can't score because obviously he's the only one who can score for the Golden Knights in the series. So him and Theodore. Wait, has there been any offensive Golden Knights who have scored? We have Shea Theodore Martinez. I don't think so. It gotta be one player. I think the Golden Knights have scored. Who was it? I can't think. I don't know who can I think of. Oh man, Pietrangelo gives it to. Anderson gives it to Pietrangelo again. The Canadiens is really good inside the zone, in the middle, really just shutting down the Golden Knights. And you can't get pucks because, they keep them to the outside. The key, keep them to the outside. And that's exactly what the Canadiens are doing at this point. And that's what Carey Price has done so well, too, at the same time, because Canadiens shut down things, clean things up in front, and do a fantastic job. And, Dominic Ducharme at this point, he's doing Zoom meetings before and after the game for sure. But he's definitely been really solid Well, as a coach for sure, and first, before the game, after the game, talks to the players. So he's still talking to the players. It's not like he's like, oh, I have my vacation now. I'm all set. You know what I mean? He's really, this is his big moment. This is what he wanted to do. He's from Montreal. This is a guy who wants. This is where he wanted to be his whole career. Here. Oh wow, Shea Weber and Nosek going at it at this point. Frustration. Wow. Man, Nosek really giving it to Shea Weber, and then Shea Weber gave it to Nosek like, huh, you're not gonna get that. He's like, yeah, no, it's not happening. So we're gonna have a 4-on-4. Both go to the penalty box. Corey Perry wanted Shea Weber to fight. He wanted a boarding call actually. Corey Perry wanted a boarding call on that one because that was absolutely a boarding call. He had some inches away from the boards and he gave it to Shea Weber. That should have been a boarding call. Absolutely should have been a boarding call. Alright, 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be a tight one. It's gonna continue to be a tight one. 4-on-4 for 2 minutes here. And here we go as Pacioretty and Pietrangelo out there. Back to Pietrangelo. As now back to Pacioretty. They're going to try to get something started now. Mark Stone. He walks in with Pacioretty and now Theodore. Close across. Shoots. What a stop! Oh, man. What a chance by the Golden Knights. And the Carey Price makes a good stop there. And the Canadiens defense help him too. What? No penalty there on the Golden Knights. Are you? Come on. Mark Stone should have a penalty. This. Come on, refs. What kind of stuff is this? The refs last two games have been absolutely pathetic. Here we go. Tuck goes in. His shot. Stopped by Price and blocked by Petrie. Petrie's trying to go after Wall there. As he does. As Wall corrals it pretty well there. And now Tuck sends it across. And now Pietrangelo, and they send it out. And now Paul Byron was looking for a break there. A good chance there. 30 seconds after this 4-on-4. What kind of stuff is this? Oh, and a good chance by the Golden Knights on a tip. They are. Oh, man. There's going to be a power play for the Golden Knights. Leno's off to the bench. Delayed penalty. As now, here we go. Stupid. Oh, they finally pick it up, and we got a penalty here. Vegas goes to the power play. That Mark Stone should have been to the box. He should have got a penalty for that. Like, what are you doing? A very brief 2 seconds, 5-on-3. So we have a 2 minutes, 2 second, 5-on-3. Very brief. And they had to hold by Suzuki, but we should have got a penalty. There should have been a penalty on Mark Stone at first. What kind of stuff is this? Come on. Suzuki and Rebel in the box. Ridiculous. And the Golden Knights been overturned in the playoffs in the power play, so they're booing them. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Montreal's killed off 25 straight penalties. That is crazy, isn't it? 4-on-3 for a couple seconds here. And now we have on the power play now. Here we go, Pietrangelo, and we got some even guys out here. Shea Weber's out there, and so is Mark Stone. And here we go now. Marchessault's got it. Stone, across, Pacioretty, and picks it off for Lehkonen. What? And the Canadiens finally get it out. Man, Lehkonen doesn't quit on that play and he gets it down. What a play by Lehkonen. We need some Lecky hype in the chat here. Lecky. What a good play. And he's always been such a hard worker. And you gotta give it to him. For the credit he has done, Max Pacioretty gets shut down. Lecky shuts down Pacioretty, and his Lehkonen does not give up. And he shuts him down from a solid scoring chance by Pacioretty for a snipe. So Lecky. And the Canadiens send it down again. Here we go, back across. Alex Pietrangelo's got it with now Mark Stone with 1 minute left in this power play. It goes in, goes across, and now Marchessault goes across. Hammer by Pacioretty and a stop by Price. That is some good, solid stuff by Carey Price, and he's shutting the door. Carey Price, and you can't beat Carey Price. He just keeps himself. There was no rebound for Mark Stone, and Mark Stone's just waiting there for a rebound. Nope. You gotta take away the eyes of Price if you really want to score on him. And here we go as the Golden Knights take a timeout. They're trying to figure out something here. So tomorrow's the Islanders and Knights, and then we have Montreal and Vegas on Tuesday, and Wednesday is the Lightning and Islanders once again. So that's what we have. Here we go. They have the cool lights in the Bell Center. That's so cool, isn't it? And down it goes again. 50 stops. 50 minutes, 50 seconds, sorry, my bad. On the power play for the Golden Knights, and William Karlsson tries to go across with now Mark Stone and William Karlsson. Here we go, Pietrangelo shot. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Good chance there by the Golden Knights. Pietrangelo goes across, Marchessault shot. Oh, and the puck goes away, but here we go, keeps it across. And now the Golden Knights still have the puck. 15 seconds left. And now Philippe Deneau gets it out. 7 seconds left. Philippe Deneau. You gotta give it to Philippe Deneau on that one too. We need some Philippe Deneau hype on that one. Philippe Deneau. And the shot. Okay, Price. Backdoor save. As now the Canadiens move it out. Here we go. A breakaway. Paul Byron. He's in. He scores! Paul Byron! And Paul Byron, after the penalty, and Montreal takes the 1-0 game lead. Paul Byron has started the postseason. Give it to Byron. And Paul Byron on the breakaway. Speedy legs by Byron. And he makes it 1-0. What a play. And Pietrangelo with, off the post by Pietrangelo. And then you have, great kill by the Montreal Canadiens. Weber making a great play on Waugh. All that stuff. And then you have Nick Suzuki who finds Byron, and he goes right in and just goes blocker side. Paul Byron! Number 41, Paul Byron, your alternate captain. And it's 1-0 Montreal, 56 seconds, and that is 26 kills in a row by the Montreal Canadiens. Paul Byron, his third of the postseason. 26 kills by the Canadiens. Yes, nice goal. And he fakes the glove and he goes blocker. What a play. And Paulie Byron has done a better job finishing plays. The last, a few years ago, I'm like, man, he has the speed, but can he finish the play? And he has shown he can finish the play. 1-0. This is a massive goal by the Montreal Canadiens at this point. And this is going to be great. Uh-oh. Another Golden Knights power play looks like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Canadiens going back to the box here. Oh, look at that goal. Oh, man. What a play. Paul Byron. You gotta give Paul Byron some credit here tonight. And his family's in the building, too, tonight, too. And his 2 children and his wife there, too. And they're just happy like anything. And he really cares about his team. Someone who's been on waivers a couple times in this season. Actually, hold on a sec. A power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Alec Martinez to the box. Paul Byron scores. Assisted by Nick Suzuki. Here we go with the power play. Starts in Montreal. Corey Perry. And a shot. Corey Perry shut down. Now, 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we have a scrum here with 2.8 seconds left. Man, Suzuki had a fantastic chance. Man, Suzuki from Corey Perry to Nick Suzuki, and his stick breaks. He should have a penalty on that. McNabb on Suzuki. What kind of... Corey Perry likes Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield a lot. Nice goal, isn't it? So 1-0 Montreal, ended the second period, and yes, things are getting very interesting at this point. Stay with me for the second intermission here. Shall you stay? Let's keep going. And the Canadiens keep sapping the juice out of the Golden Knights here. Let's go. So, this is how it goes. Montreal Canadiens goal scored by number 41, Paul Byron. Assisted by number 14, Nick Suzuki. Time of the goal. Hold on a sec. Time of the goal we have is 8:55. Go Habs go! And a power play, 1:38 left. Actually, I had to start the go now, but what a game this is for the Montreal Canadiens. Definitely another stream. Will be again. Thank you for sticking around with me. This was awesome. Any other questions? Put in the comments below really quick, and I'll answer them really quick. And I have to start the go now, but any other questions, anything about the game? Also, Josh Anderson was fantastic in this game again. So very good. So very, very good. Okay, I have to go. I thought I didn't, but I have to go actually. But this has been a great game. Anything else you want to say before we end here? We have a great game. And Paul Byron. And this is going to be a thing that the Golden Knights' desperation in this third period. Because Canadiens have really done a great job shutting down the Golden Knights in the middle. Canadiens keep them to the outside and shutting down the point shots. And that's exactly what they did. And yes, Paul Byron hit number 41. Paul Byron assisted by number 14, Nick Suzuki. And time to goal. 18:55 into the second period. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy. So close, I know. What a game. You're right, Ranting Rangers. This could be a 1 goal game or 2-1. Absolutely. You're so that's absolutely could happen. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And definitely, next game tomorrow, Monday, June 21st, Islanders and Tampa Bay. And on Tuesday, Montreal and Vegas. Wednesday, Tampa Bay and the Islanders. And if necessary, the Canadiens can win. Teal. Oh, not so, Teal. I have to start to go now. You came just when I was gonna leave, but definitely make sure you like and subscribe, comment, share, because guess what? Be more streams, more videos, and also guess what? There'll be a review tomorrow. Okay? So make sure you watch that. That is exactly what you gotta do. Do that. Make sure you like and subscribe. We had a fantastic stream. And how many likes do we have? 5. If you have not liked yet, please like. Be much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. And what's up? Not so. Yeah. Yes, not so, Zeno. Yay. Right? So, awesome to have you all here. Thank you, Ranting Rangers, for letting everyone know about my channel at the same time. And make sure you check out Ranting Rangers too. And yeah, so, if necessary, Thursday, we might have a game at Montreal, but Montreal potentially, they win tonight. Montreal Canadiens could finish this series on Tuesday night at T-Mobile Arena. Thank you, everyone. Yes, great stream. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And I will see you all in the next video or stream, because we definitely have another stream, alright? See you later. Enjoy. Hopefully Habs win. 1-0 Habs. Let's go. It's going to be